Welcome back to the live stream, guys. My name is Bruce Wang, and we're going to be going over panic selling or panic buying or buying the dip. Welcome back to the live stream. If you guys are brand new here, don't forget to subscribe, man. The subscriber count needs to go up. Drop a like if you guys haven't already, and let's jump right into it. I'm popping up this chat box, and we can start going into this live. So the market, I was glued to my phone all morning just watching what is going on. What is this market trying to do? And I'm going to jump into my quick thing here. Let me get set up. If you guys are interested, Webull is doing a 2 free stock promotion, and you guys can easily sign up with that. Welcome, guys. We are streaming from the home studio outside of the office today. I gotta head out of this live stream really early. I don't know if you guys are still interested in GME, but GME is the only stock that's up big today. GME and after hours trading is sitting at $86. It's up 50+% today. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Let's see who's in this chat right here, man. We got soft one cow software cowboy. I thought that was your name. We got a lot of people in here. Welcome back. Thank you guys for the dono. I'm gonna go straight into my portfolio as well, so I can share with you guys what I'm invested in. And let's see if I can get it in here. Nope, that's not working. Portfolio here sitting at $19,000, down 15%. Biggest loser on this portfolio is X1. I'm not doing too much with this portfolio here on Webull. I'm just buy and hold on most of these. Robinhood is where a lot of my bigger positions are, and I'll show you guys them right now. Let me see if I could line this up perfectly. Here we go. Get rid of this. Zoom in. Robinhood portfolio is sitting at a very, very nice $136,000. This morning I woke up and I was a little bit panicked, right? At 9 o'clock, my portfolio was down 3,500. I just closed my phone, tried not to think about it. Came back, it was down another $3,800. Came back, ate some lunch, came back, and I'm up like $350. What is going on today? Did you guys let me know what you guys did today? If you bought the dip, if you bought into these dips, or did you, panic sell? We'll love to know. I personally did a lot of buying myself. If you guys are part of the Discord, you guys are first dibs into everything that I bought. And man, I did a lot of buying. I did some buying into Alibaba. I did some buying into Tesla. I did some buying into Square as well. I haven't added to Square in a long time. And Square is, nope, that's not Square. Square, I bought 5 shares of Square, so I dropped a cool $1,000 into this portfolio, into this position here. Square is sitting at 208. I'm still up a decent amount. I'm up about 20% on Square. And Square is a long-term hold for me. Personally, what I'm planning to do with Square is get up to 100 shares and start to write some covered calls on them, which also means sell some calls on here. If you look 1 week out, if you sell some calls on this is how much money you guys could be making, man. $500 a week. If you're, really risky, or a few $100 a week. If you're going to do 1 month out, you can make a lot more. Maybe like $1,000 1 month out. These are just some of the strategies that I'm using when it comes to my portfolio, and that's why I still like to use Robinhood every now and then. That's my position on Square. Let's see what I bought in today. Market buy 5 shares at 206. 206. So you guys could essentially buy right now at the same price that I'm buying in, just a $2 difference there. We got a super chat. Elon is asking, yo, Bruce, thanks for the live stream. I bought some Palantir at 21, 275 shares. Let's go. Palantir is a company that, I'm really hesitant to jump in. Palantir. I need to do a lot more research before I could recommend a company like this. But, I know a lot of people that I watch buy Palantir. I think Meet Kevin owns some Palantir. I also think Ark Invest buys a lot of Palantir. And there's like a whole subculture of people there that are interested in Palantir. So, you're not alone. You're not alone in the believing that this is like a future long-term investment. So you bought 275 shares. How much is that? So you dropped $6,000 into Palantir, dude. Big baller. Elon Musk over here, big baller. Good pickup, man. Good pickup. I'm assuming you bought in really early in the day. Like, this is the first time that I've seen my portfolio ever do this type of V-shape movement. All right, so it opened really low, popped up a little bit. I think a lot of people got trapped in here, right? And they panicked again, thought this was the real dip. A lot of people sold out, but then even more people bought into the markets. That's what I believe happened. What do you guys think is happening right now into these markets? All right, let's jump into some of the chat. What's up, Alex? Welcome to the live stream, guys. We are live streaming from the home office, and definitely this is it's been a while since I did one of these. I usually do live streams in the morning. And quick, if you guys haven't filled out the survey or the poll that I made, let me give you guys a link to it. Move this to the side. So I asked all my entire my entire base here on YouTube if I think it's just easier for me to show you guys. Here we go. All right, so if you jumped into the community tab here on I'm just going to drop it in the chat here. If you guys jumped into the community tab, in regards to what content do you want most from me, if you have any other ideas, drop in the comment in the section. And we got 2,000 votes. So this is a decent amount of you guys are, putting in the time to click on one of these. So this is pretty interesting to me. Everybody wants the stock content. I kind of knew that was going to be the big winner. Live stream, though, is 4%. And, my subscriber base is roughly 150,000, right? And if you multiply that by 4%, that roughly comes to around 6,000 people. And my live stream views are getting about 6,000. So this is as accurate as I possibly can get this. Real estate content is roughly 10%. Passive income strategies, 33%. And I'll watch anything you make. So I'm thinking the live stream will continue, but only until the end of this month. And then I'm going to start making updated regular content. So it doesn't seem like the majority of you guys are really interested in the live streams. And I'm sorry to say, I might have to pull that unless something really changes. And lastly, I'm going to do another quick plug for the real Bruce Wang, having mad difficulties with getting the other channel reinstated, the other Bruce, my original account. Nope, I spelled that wrong. See, when you put this in, like, these fake accounts come up, and it makes me a little bit depressed. But welcome back to the live stream. Let's jump into the markets. What are you guys saying? Ships do ship things. Market goes crazy. Yes, this market is as insane as I possibly ever seen it. Yes, we got a lot of the GME crowd back in the chat today. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to life. For a while there, it seemed like you guys were the GME. The GME train looked like it was gonna be completely halted, but GME is sitting at $180 today, up 50%. To be completely honest with you, I thought this was dead, and this could be a dead cat bounce as still, but you know, we've seen stranger things happen with GME, so I'm not 100% surprised. I would say I'm 80% surprised that this rocketed back up, because I was sure this was going back down to the 40, 50, maybe even $60 range. I personally am not buying into GME, but I hope you guys are going to the moon with this one. I hope you are. I bought the dip. If you guys are in the Discord, go check that out. The Discord, I update regularly. And man, where is this? So if you guys jumped into the Bruce buy and sells, this is where I update you guys with exactly what I buy. And I even give you guys screenshots. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely jump into the Discord. The links are in the description. Thoughts on Palantir? I am a fan of Palantir, but I have not done enough due diligence to, recommend it or to, personally buy it myself. I need to do a lot more research before I jump into that one, but I appreciate it. Hey man, do you do stock alerts? If so, how can I join? I'm not really a stock alert type of channel. I'm not doing crazy moves. Personally, I'm just a buy and hold seller. I mean, what am I saying? I'm a buy and hold investor. So that's what you'll find in the Discord. People are saying Elon might buy GME. People that are invested in GME right now, they're grasping at everything that they can. I mean, we could search that up right now. This GME crowd, though, I think it's a really small crowd. Elon Musk is a famous Twitter pusher. He didn't really put up anything over the last 7 hours. Would be badass if Elon could his hand maybe tease us with a Cybertruck stuff. There will be no handles. If there was ever a scandal about me, please call it Elon Gate. I mean, it's all rumors, right? It's all rumors. Really quickly, I want to also show you guys one last thing. Quick update on my BlockFi account. My BlockFi is actually working today. If you guys are interested, links are going to be in the description. And I'm going to log in here, give you guys a quick glimpse into my portfolio, give you guys an update. I know a lot of you guys have started to invest in BlockFi yourself. So it would be good of me to give you guys an update with what I'm doing as well. I'm very close to putting in some more, investing in a little bit more USD coin. So here it is. The value of Bitcoin has dropped a lot. So value of in the last 24 hours is down 3.19%, 3.19% to 52,000. A lot of people are buying up a lot of crypto as well nowadays. Personally, I have more than enough crypto for my portfolio, and I'm not looking to add in more unless I make a lot more money or something like that. But right now, I'm just collecting this interest. I'm roughly seeing, $10 a day or so. Maybe now is like $8 a day. And all this gets paid out every single month. And then every single month, I'm going to change this into more Bitcoin. So that's my plan there. This is as passive as it gets. Again, if you guys are interested in jumping into BlockFi, links are in the description. Could GME go to $400? Unlikely. I would say unlikely. Ryan Cohen is sending some smoke signals. GME is crazy. Very crazy. Am I part of the AAPI movement? I think so. By default, I am. Should I play the short on GME? The one thing that I've learned, right? From this GME saga that never ends. It seems like it just never ends. To be on the short side is a really bad idea. The more you try to short this company, just the more you give it power. All right? I think that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. I'm seeing a lot of people pump in a lot of altcoins. Don't do it, guys. If you're buying altcoins, you guys will have a bad time. Have a very, very bad time. All right. Let's jump into some of the charts here. Just have it on in the background playing for you guys. No, I'm not Batcoin. I'm not Batcoin. I'm not Batman. We have 380 people in here. Let me know what you guys bought today. Drop it into the chat. Let me know what you guys bought. I told you guys I bought Alibaba. I bought Tesla. I bought Square. Those were my 3 big purchases of the day. And, you know, that was a quick gain. That was a quick gain on a lot of everything that I bought. You know, some quick, maybe 2%, 3% gain on the day. All right. How's the M1 finance portfolio? You know, I never even check that portfolio. That's how much confidence I have in it. One thing that I really need to do is pay back all my margin on Robinhood, and then I can start going heavy with the M1 finance portfolio. But I can definitely show you guys the M1. This is the Bruce Wang portfolio for 2021 updated. Links are going to be in the description if you guys are interested in this one. This is all time on the day. I'm up 1%. So this is a great. A lot of the companies in here are just value companies, right? Nothing is in the red today, which is astonishing to me. If you guys want to take a quick look at the holdings, again, links are in the description if you guys want to see this 27 positions. And you can even invest with M1 as well. Let's see. These are the 2 worst performing stocks in this portfolio, Verizon and Pfizer. You know, Verizon, they're building out their 5G network. I believe that's going to be another good long-term play. Verizon has revenues on top of revenues just coming in every single year. The growth is very slow, but it's steady. When it comes to Pfizer, I think within the next year or so, they're going to see a quick bump from the illness, the vaccine, the vaccination stuff. I think by the end of this year, everyone could get vaccinated if they wanted to. And yeah, like if you looked online right now, you could probably find some place to get vaccinated if you're a lot older. But if you're younger, you're probably not going to need it until then. You know, and getting vaccinated versus not getting vaccinated, that's just another entire video to talk about. All right, let's get into some Q&As. Drop some questions down below and I can answer them really quickly, rapid fire. We're 9 minutes into this live stream. How about Dogecoin? Don't do any altcoins, man. I don't know. All right, if you guys have $1 million to spend or invest, you can buy whatever you guys want. And you guys can buy as much altcoin as you want. If you have $1,000 to invest, like the video that I made from yesterday, go check that one out if you haven't seen it. If you only have $1,000 to invest, do not buy any altcoins. I mean, you guys probably shouldn't even be buying individual stocks if you only had 1,000 to invest either. Thoughts on NIO? I'm a Tesla. I'd rather buy Tesla than NIO. Can we look at YVR? No, I don't know what that is. I wouldn't be buying into these cannabis companies as well. It's just way too volatile. Speechless, back in the chat, man. I'm in the green today, and all I see is buy the dip, and everything is more. Portfolio is green. Definitely. It's a completely different site than it was this morning, I have to say. Completely different site. At the lowest, my portfolio was down to $130,000. When your portfolio is up in the $100,000 ranges, every single time your portfolio is down 1%, it's down thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. So that's just something to be aware of. I still get surprised whenever I see my portfolio down thousands of dollars, and it only says like 2%, 3%. I'm just like, this percentage is really small, but the amount of money that I'm down is still a big chunk of change. I think that's just something that everybody has to get used to as their portfolio grows over time. Hopefully your guys are portfolios growing over time. Like, I'm trying to get rich with everybody here, and that's why I tell people to stay away from some stuff, and I let you guys know what I'm buying, and hopefully what I'm buying works out, and what I tell you guys not to buy doesn't work out. Do I think Tesla will drop more? Yes, I believe Tesla will 100% drop more. That's why whenever I do any buys into Tesla, so really quickly on this live stream, you guys are getting some great value here, because some of the people on the Discord don't even check here, but I'm buying very slowly. Before I was buying like 5 shares, 4 shares, but now I'm buying just one or 2 shares, man. It's not easy to buy a company with a value of $639 per share. That's why just slowly accumulate this. If you guys ever caught any of my older live streams, I believe if you have 1,000 shares of Tesla, right now, you could retire from your day job. You can just retire from your day job. All right, so my goal is to get to 1,000 shares of Tesla as soon as possible, but I'm gonna just take my time with it, because I don't think Tesla is just way too volatile right now. Go check some of my older live streams if you guys. I need to make shorter videos to talk about stuff like that. I'm not giving out any financial advice, man. It's not financial advice. Please don't say financial advice. Tesla is very overvalued still. Yes, 100% overvalued. That's why I'm not diving deep. I'm not dropping a lot of money into it. I'm just buying it very slowly. Technology, healthcare, and other material stocks. I'm a big fan of fintech stocks, so that's why I'm buying Square. Also, that's why I'm buying Alibaba. Alibaba is a fintech company. They own 30% shares into Ant Group. Ant Group does Alipay and all that stuff. So I'm really bullish on Chinese stocks, just because I think the Chinese government is doing everything that they can to outgrow America. And I think it's pretty evident that they're outgrowing America by a very fast pace. So that's why I'm pretty bullish on a lot of these Chinese companies. And on the day-to-day, yes, you're going to see a lot of scares, like China's going to be delisting. America's going to be delisting these Chinese companies and stuff like that. I think a lot of that is just clickbait. Not 100, maybe like some of it is like worthy to consider. So let's see. Seeking Alpha. More pressure for Chinese tech stocks as SEC rolls out delisting law. So this is the American government here. Dual listing Chinese companies are extending losses in the pre-market session, include shares of Alibaba, Baidu, JD, and Nitis. That's a weird name. As the SEC adopted the Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act. The measure was signed into law by the President Trump in December before it was evident how the Biden administration would handle relationships with Beijing. It now appears to be taking a similar stance against China following the tense meeting in Alaska, expanding sanctions on Chinese officials and keeping the tariffs imposed during the Trump presidency. So in the short term, this is, I believe, will take a toll on the current price of Alibaba, but in the long term, let's see. Let's look at this outlook. It is quite difficult for China to open the accounting of all U.S. listed companies in the U.S. regulatory agencies, especially for some listed companies that involve national security or national data. After the introduction of the final amendments, it is expected that China and the United States will continue to negotiate for a period of time, and the uncertainty during this period will continue to affect the shares performance of the U.S. listing companies. So I believe this will eventually blow over. I don't think the SEC will do anything. You know, we can see that with how they're treating GameStop, right? They had that meeting with all the hedge funds, with the CEO of Robinhood, and nothing came from that. Nothing came from that meeting. Other than there was this one thing that they passed, the DTCC. They did something with the I'm completely blanking on it right now. But like I said, Alibaba in the short term, yes, this is gonna be bad for them, but they're still way undervalued, guys. Taking a quick look at the analyst ratings. On the high end, is worth $420. So this is, almost a 50% discount from this highest rating. And on average, it should be worth around $325. So this is very similar to what I was seeing when I was buying Exxon Mobil. Guys, I'm using Webull. If you guys are interested, you can get 2 free stocks from Webull. I can show you guys my Exxon holding here really quickly. Exxon's been taking a big dip as well, but when inflation is happening right in front of our eyes and gas prices are going to skyrocket, probably not that fast, but gas prices are going to grow very fast over time. I saw the same thing happen with Exxon Mobil. A lot of news articles coming out saying that they're going to cut their dividends, that Exxon Mobil is going out of business. Tesla's putting them out of business. And like my average cost into Exxon Mobil was $43. Right now it's sitting at 56. I was buying Exxon Mobil at 30, 35, 30, yeah, in the $30 range as well. That's how I was able to get it to such a low average cost. And over time, man, I'm getting paid dividends. I'm getting capital gains, and this is still fair value. Is from this analyst is saying it's $74. So it's a better deal today than before, and you're gonna get dividends every quarter here. All right. So if you guys have any questions about Alibaba or ExxonMobil, you can drop them in the comments, and I can go over them right now. Drop a like, guys, if you guys haven't already. A lot of people here. It's really easy to hit that like button. You guys are already on here anyways. I wonder if Jack Ma still believes in Alibaba. Alibaba is Jack Ma's baby. So I don't know if anybody here has ever started their own business. You care a lot about, unless it's going bankrupt, then that's it's another thing. William Chung is 100% correct. Jack Ma is a figurehead. He's not really on the board. I don't think he's on the board anymore. I don't think he's just a spokesperson, basically, because he created the company. Exxon top out at $60. Is it going back? I believe Exxon is still worth in the $70 range. That's why I was actually a little bit tempted to buy in if Exxon continues to sell off closer to the $43 range where my average cost is. I will probably buy back in. How do I feel about ExxonMobil long term? In the next year or 2 years, I'm pretty bullish on ExxonMobil, but to plan out that far ahead, like 10, 20 years, I feel like EVs will eventually take over, right? it's still a toss up for like that 10-20 year mark. But in the next, 3 to 5 years, ExxonMobil is going to be all right. It's not his baby anymore. So I think Ant Group is Jack Ma's newest baby. So for anybody that doesn't understand, right, when you're buying Alibaba right now, you're also buying a part of Ant Group. Alibaba owns about 30% of Ant Group, and I don't know if you guys understand the importance, right, of fintech companies right now in China. Their banks, they run on a really old system where a lot of people still can't get loans. You can't just go to the bank and ask them for a $300,000-$500,000 loan or mortgage for a house. They don't even they have it, but it's very rare that a lot of people can get that, like in the middle class people. So that's why Jack Ma is really trying to push this Ant Group stuff, and that's why they're having that issue a few months ago where the government just didn't even let them IPO unless they fix up a lot of their stuff. So this IPO is still, man, I can't even see any letters. It's just only me. Wow, there's a paywall. This looked like a really great photo. All right, so I want to show you guys the valuation of Ant Group, and I still think it's in the $40 billion range, but I have to double check. All right, so the company's $37 billion filing would have been the world's biggest. Ant Group closed its book values on 2020 with a value of $200 billion. So their valuation is still way up there. It's going to be a lot less than the original valuation, but what is 30% of, let's see, the lowest amount? Ant Group has reportedly been in discussion with investors to strengthen the funding for its new financial service unit. About $4.6 billion is needed. $4.6 billion, that's how much GameStop was worth before its initial pump. It's like whenever I read the word billion, like it still makes me, it's like, oh man, is it a lot or is it not a lot? It's $1 billion is a lot of money. So if you even add in this Ant Group valuation into Alibaba's valuation, it's a no-brainer that I think Alibaba's worth a lot more. Brandon in the chat here. Hey, thank you for the good stream and good info. It's nice to see you verify my DD. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it, man. All right, so let's get down to some Q&A really quickly for everything that we just talked about. We talked about Alibaba Group and how I believe it's undervalued. We also talked about Exxon Mobil and how it's closer to fair value, but still an all right deal. Are you still buying real estate? I am still buying real estate. No, not right now. Right now, I'm trying to sell one of my properties at New York, Brooklyn. So, I want to make, real estate content, but only, 8-10% of this audience want to see that. So, if I ever do a real estate video again, it's going to be very quick, just to satisfy this segment of my audience. 10% plus 9%, so let's say 20% of the audience would watch that, which is not a lot. Hey Sophia, welcome back to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. We should talk more about Palantir. Definitely, I can make tomorrow's live stream about Palantir. I need to do a little bit of research into that company before I just, I don't want to sound ignorant talking about something I didn't do my research on. So guys, welcome back to the live stream. We got 500 people here. Nice of you guys to visit us on today's crazy markets. Let's take a look at the entire markets right here. So the S&P 500 is up 2% to close out on the day. The Dow Jones is up 2% to close out on the day. NASDAQ is up 15% to close out on the day. So for anybody that's invested heavily into, these tech companies, these growth companies, NASDAQ is going to be where you want to be focusing a lot of your attention on. So this is the indice that is tracking your growth companies, your tech companies, right? So let's say if the NASDAQ dropped 1 or 2%, that means your growth companies are going to drop maybe 4 or 5%. If the NASDAQ drops 5%, maybe Tesla is going to drop 10%. So just be aware of that. That's why a lot of people, whenever they talk about the markets, they look at these indices. These are the top 3. And NASDAQ is the one a lot of people focus on because they're invested in Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, Tesla, and all those companies. Just dropping a little bit of knowledge for you guys. What are my thoughts about SPCE? Is that the Virgin Galactic? Dude, I honestly don't understand the space stocks and the going to outer space and stuff like that. If it was, I don't think there's any money in that, and I don't know. It's just too difficult for me to get my head around. If there was a lot of government spending and government subsidies that is paying for these companies to go out into outer space and like create weapons, like create like satellite destroyers, maybe that could be a business model, right? I know China and Russia are working together right now to go into outer space together to get onto the moon. Yeah. We got Ryan World spam in the chat right now. Thanks, Jarhead, for deleting that, or Elon. Man, our mod's working really hard today. I'm a medium stockholder. I have a stash account. I'm going to start M1, and I need some guidance. Roger, definitely check out my portfolio, my M1 Finance portfolio. That's something that I'm very confident in, and you might find some stocks that you like from there. Thoughts on Pembina? Pembina is a monthly dividend company. I like it was one of the better ones, definitely one of the better ones compared to everything else everybody was trying to pump. Pembina is solid. I would say it's solid from what I remember. Does Webull fill after hours? I believe that they do. I believe that you can. I haven't bought much on this for a while. So you can trade after hours, man. You can buy 100 at market. Regular trading hours has ended. Market orders, stop orders, and stop limit orders are not supported during extended hours. If you would like to place this order now, please check the time in force. All right. There you go. I never bought anything after hours with this. David D. Tan asking how many portfolios do I have? Really quickly, I think I have like 4 or 5 portfolios. I keep my crypto portfolio separate. I have Robinhood, Webull, M1. Those are my 3 biggest ones. Definitely, if you guys want to see that, links in the description. Toby. That's a cool name. Any idea why DraftKings and Penn have skyrocketed, yet Golden Nugget continues to decline? So I know for a fact that Penn is a meme stock, I believe. So whenever it comes to meme stocks, you can't rationalize it. There's so many people like buying the stock behind the scenes, and a lot of these influencers, YouTubers. I know who's the biggest influencer talking about Penn. Let me go to Twitter really quickly. I know who it is. David Portnoy. David Portnoy. I'm going to show this for you guys. Wow. David Portnoy went to Miami. Fun. So David Portnoy, he talks about Penn every single day on his social media. He has 2.4 million followers. If you can get a handful of, 1%, 2% of these guys to buy Penn, bam, there you go. That's where you're going to see a lot of the biggest movements from Penn. On top of that, he owns Barstool Sports. These guys have 2.8 million followers. He tells his audience, hey, I'm buying Penn. These guys go out and buy Penn. On top of that, you got Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets people are buying Penn. And so you can't really predict that type of movement from a meme stock. When it comes to, what was the other company? Completely forgot. Sorry, man. Have you done Forex trading? If yes, what were the results? Don't do it, man. Forex trading is a scam. Same thing with penny stock trading. It's a scam. It's not worth your time. You can do it. Probably the top 1% of the people are making money from it, or the people selling the courses. They're the ones that's going to be making money from it. If you're listening to me and you're saying, man, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, go try it for yourself. Report back, next month, and let me know if you made a lot of money or not. Hey, Bruce, what did you say about GME yesterday? I thought GME yesterday was, really deflated, and I thought the price would continue to decline, but I was wrong. There seems to be a lot of momentum behind GME right now, especially today, man. Insane. GME looks like it has a lot of life back in it, but I would still be 100% careful jumping into here. A lot of the people that are in it at 270, they're probably selling out right now because of this pump. A lot of the people, yeah, just be careful, man. If you guys are jumping into this, I don't think this is a dip that you would really want to be in. Do I day trade? No, I'm not a day trader. You can only do day trading and penny trading if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest. All right, guys. Like, I'm gonna, you would have to have like a net worth of at least a few $1,000,000 and like enough cash reserves, right? Hundreds of thousands to get into like penny trading and day trading. If you're thinking you're gonna day trade and make 10, 20 bucks a day, it's not even worth doing it. We have Dennis in the chat, man. GME is such a risky play. 100%. I'm agreeing with Dennis right now on that. We are going to be live streaming for another 10 minutes. I got a hard stop at 5 p.m. I got to take my daughter out to tour some daycares. So drop whatever questions you guys need, and definitely I'll be 100% answering them. You into SPCE stock or Chewy? I rather invest in Chewy than a space stock. Like I said, I just don't understand that space play. It's doesn't make sense to me. The only reason I would invest in the space play, maybe Starlink, or not Starlink, the one that Elon's in. So Elon is sending satellites into outer space every single time he sends one of his satellites up into space. And with those Starlinks, right? I think it's Starlink. I hope I'm right. All right, so this is Starlink. It's high speed, low latency broadband internet. So he's like Elon Musk, he wants to bring high speed internet across the world, right? So what his idea is to send out these tiny little satellites all around the entire globe, and it's just going to be floating there in space, shooting the signals down into these satellites that you can buy from him, right? This is what it looks like. It looks like just a cool miniature minimalistic satellite. And I think I might buy one of these just to test out at my business, because I'm using Comcast, and man, a lot of people hate Comcast. I hate Comcast. They're charging me, I think, like $130, $140 a month. And yeah, definitely, man. This is something I would invest in, right? If you got companies sending satellites into outer space to give a subscription based platform. So let's say this company, they got to pay $50 to $100 every single month. That's a subscription based platform. And I'm really interested in trying this out for myself. So maybe when I move back to Cambodia, I will buy one of these and bring it with me and set it up over there. The internet in Cambodia is really bad, especially from where my house is over there. So this is these are the type of companies going into outer space that I would invest in. If it's like going to Mars, going to the moon, I don't see any money in that. Interactive bro Warren is not a to get into GME. Jesus. Alibaba price right now, I bought 5 shares this morning. Will Starlink work for me in Morocco? Just thought of that. Yeah, dude, just go on to starlink.com and put in your address. You can definitely figure out how it works if it gets over there. Starlink will split and be its own IPO from SpaceX. Man, thanks for the info, Dennis. Awesome. I know you wanted to jump on, dude. Today's not a good day because I gotta leave the live stream in 5 minutes. But definitely we will get that scheduled in, man. Normally I talk to Dennis on Instagram. My Instagram account got deactivated, as everybody knows, so there's really no way of contacting me unless you follow my new Instagram account. Always nice to throw on some short-term option trades when the markets are down and just ride your portfolio value all the way back up. So that's what I did with my portfolio as well. I did a few option plays. I could share that really quickly with you guys. Yesterday, right, I opened up an Airbnb sell put. I opened up a Lemonade sell put for my gap covered call. I rolled this over to another week, and I rolled it over to a higher strike price. So if you guys don't know anything about the wheel strategy, I basically made $600 in premiums yesterday, and I only have to carry these for like a week or two, and then I just do that again and again and again. So on average right now, I'm making roughly 2 to 3, 400, 500 on the high end per week when it comes to these option plays. And I'm not 100% consistent with the profits coming in. There's some weeks that I do lose money, but definitely I'm trying to build out that revenue stream to something sustainable. And that's why I want to get into Tesla and a lot of these other blue chip companies. All right, thank you, Officer Z, for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, we can do something on Monday stream. Maybe talk about long-term investing and dividend growth. 100%, dude. That would be a great live stream. So I think there's one thing that I talked about in yesterday's live stream as well, is the triple leveraged SPHD, right? So I think it's this one. UPRO is the triple leveraged S&P 500. So you can see UPRO provides 3x leverage daily exposure to the market cap weighted index of the large and mid cap U.S. companies selected by the S&P committee. The listed name for UPRO is ProShares Ultra Pro S&P 500. So this is something that I'm looking and I'm contemplating on investing in. There's already... Give me a second, guys. So I'll probably leave you guys off with this last tidbit. I might put a little bit of this into my retirement account, just as a replacement for selling my bonds. So this is a future plan of mine. I'm seeing if this is going to be realistic. It is a lot riskier because on these down days, it's also triple leverage, right? So that means if it's down 5% on the regular S&P 500, it's going to be down 15%. So you would have to really keep an eye on this and really buy those dips if you truly believe it's a dip. But this is a super high risk in my opinion. But over time, the S&P 500 goes up like 5 to 10% every single year on average. I mean, on average, it goes up 5 to 10%. So you got to play the odds here when it comes to these triple leverage funds. It's not the best idea, guys. It's not the best idea, but it is it's really interesting. The wife needs to hold. Did you guys see that? I don't know. Yes, it was my wife calling. All right, guys. I'm going to end this live stream here. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed and you guys got some knowledge. Alex Kang, he was calling to book a fight with me. Definitely drop a like if you guys haven't subscribed for more content. I'll be going live tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Appreciate you guys being here with me. Bye.